Hello, welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Monday, January 1st, 2024. Let's go to the Democratic Republic of Congo, where election results have been announced. The Democratic Republic of Congo's president, Felix Tshisekedi, has won a second term in office with a landslide victory according to provisional results announced on Sunday. This came in a vote up as opposition leaders have called the election a quote-unquote sham. Provisional results announced by the country's electoral commission gave Tshisekedi more than 73% of the vote. Opposition leader Moise Katumbi was the runner-up with about 18%. The Democratic Republic of Congo's Constitutional Court is expected to confirm the results on January 10th, with the president expected to be sworn in at the end of this month. Speaking from his headquarters in Kinshasa, Tshisekedi thanked his supporters for giving him another 5-year term. 9 opposition candidates, including Denis Mukwege, Martin Fayulu, and Moise Katumbi, signed a declaration rejecting what they termed a sham election and called for a rerun. 44 million people were registered to vote in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as for national and regional lawmaking positions. In the end, 18 million people voted in the election, which had a turnout of more than 40%. Those in Congo. Congratulations to Felix Tshisekedi and also those that voted. Let us know what you felt of the process. We want to hear directly from you. Once again, from Kush News to President Felix Tshisekedi, congratulations. Let's go to Ethiopia, where they take the next step in securing sea access. Ethiopia has taken the first legal steps on a path that could one day enable the landlocked country to gain access to sea. Its government signed what is known as a Memorandum of Understanding with the self-declared Republic of Somaliland to use one of its ports. Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has previously described sea access as an existential issue for his country. The details of Monday's agreement with Somaliland have not been made public, but a statement from the office of the Prime Minister said that it could pave way to realize the aspiration of Ethiopia to secure access to the sea. A memorandum of understanding is not a legally bound document, but can lead to a treaty imposing obligations to those parties who have signed. Nevertheless, the development is being portrayed by Ethiopia as a major diplomatic victory. Speaking at the signing, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said that the agreement included a section stating that Ethiopia would recognize Somaliland as an independent country at some point in the future. Somaliland seceded from Somalia more than 30 years ago, but it is not recognized by the African Union as an independent state. Ethiopia lost its access to sea when Eritrea succeeded in the early 1990s. More than 100 million people and it is now the most populous landlocked country in the world. Up to now, Ethiopia has been using the port in neighboring Djibouti for the vast majority of its imports and exports. Those in Ethiopia, let us know how you feel. This is pretty major, especially if you're somebody that is in the trade business. Getting a port a lot closer and another chance at becoming a powerhouse in East Africa. Let's go to the Caribbean and end it there. We go to the Bahamas, where they start off the year in a festival parade. Junkanoo, a Bahamian national festival, kicked off and is a kaleidoscope of colors and sound. It's celebrated biannually, with January 1st kicking off the new year. The true origin of junkanoo is unknown. However, its roots can be traced back to West Africa. The most popular legend states that the name originated from a West African tribal chief that was named Junkanoo. He demanded the right to celebrate with his people even after being brought to the West Indies, being enslaved. Today, as a cultural expression, junkanoo is highly revered. Presently, there is a junkanoo museum located in Nassau, Bahamas, which keeps the winning costumes from the festival on display. The festival is the soul of Bahamian culture, and it is the only aspect of their society that stands out as being truly Bahamian. Those in the Bahamas. Man, junkanoo looks awesome, doesn't it? Look. I know you guys saw those videos and pictures. Man, here at Kush News, we've never dealt with costumes, but for that, who knows? If we get a chance to go to the Bahamas, we might participate fully with attire and all in junkanoo. Congratulations. When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from no particular African nation and or ethnic group, and it reads, to try and to fail is not laziness. Once again, to try and to fail is not laziness. African proverb. You're damn right. You got to try. I think there was a song by the late Aaliyah. First you don't succeed, then you brush it off and try again. You guys like that? You didn't know that your anchor could, have a voice such as that. But it's true. Nevertheless, if you don't succeed, you got to try again. And that doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that what you tried the first few times just didn't work, and you have to have a new strategy. Consistency is key in most things. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon.